Yo, what's happening, guys? Welcome to another episode of Rack Unfiltered. Leafs win 2-1 in overtime to stave off elimination against the Boston Bruins in Game 5 to come back home for a chance to tie the series up in Game 6 tomorrow night against the Bruins. I gotta say, guys, I think we can all agree that this was the Leafs' best game of the series so far. Yeah, I thought they were a great game from them last night. They were a team collectively last night. They played as a collective group yesterday. I thought that everybody buckled up and said, Matthews isn't playing, we need to step up our game. And I felt that everybody did that. Now, let's just say it like it is, guys. We don't win this game probably without Joseph Woll in net. It's an absolute fact. He was great last night. But I'm going to talk about Joseph Woll a little bit more later in the video. But let's talk about the game first. Now, first period of the game. You could see first 5 minutes in the game, you could see the desperation in the Leafs game last night. They came out forechecking hard, pressing, and I felt they looked really good to start this hockey game compared to other previous starts to games, like games 3 and 4. So, I will say this though, there is one point in this game where Leafs get the face-off in Boston's end. They win the draw. Mitch Marner goes, makes a pass to Jake McCabe at the point. McCabe shoots it, and he scores. So 1-0 hockey game for the Leafs 6 minutes into the first period. Now, Leafs have the 1-0 lead, right? About 4 or 5 minutes later, the Leafs have a 2-on-1 play. And Max Domi has the puck. And he has an opportunity to make it 2-0. And he decides to be unselfish and pass the puck. Max, I'm going to tell you straight, brother. You're down 3-1 in the series. Up 1-0, a chance to make it 2-0. You gotta shoot that puck, bro. You have to shoot that puck. Absolutely have to shoot it. Because 3 minutes later, Boston gets the puck in deep. Simon Benoit gets the puck. He tries to clear it out. And it goes off Patrick's skate. Falls in front of Frederick. And he's able to score. But the most frustrating part, guys, about that goal that Boston scored, they had one shot on net before that goal. One shot. Are you kidding me? The Leafs were out shooting the Bruins. Boston's got one shot on net, and the second shot they get on net's a goal. You're thinking, oh boy, here we go again. Same old bullshit. So, that goal happens. It's a 1-1 game, all right? Leafs again get another power play because Brandon Carl does a cross-check, all right? Once again, the power play, non-existent. Again, of course, all right? So the game is still 1-1 going into the first intermission. Now, to start the second period, Nylander takes a bad penalty. Bruins get the power play, but the Leafs penalty kill was solid. So as soon as Boston power play ends, Joel Edmondson makes a fantastic heads-up play, sees William Nylander coming out of the box. Nylander has a breakaway on Swayman, and unfortunately, Nylander hits the crossbar. Now, a couple minutes later, Leafs had a power play, and of course, nothing happens on the power play for the Leafs. Then, Bruins have a chance. They come on in. Boquist has an opportunity to score. And Joe Woll stands on his head and makes a phenomenal pad save. Other than that, guys, was pretty quiet second period. Very tight defensive hockey game from both teams, of course. So, third period rolls along. Leafs are on another power play. They have an opportunity to score. And unfortunately, nothing happens. About 3 to 4 minutes later, Charlie Coyle has an opportunity. And he hits the crossbar. You can see the Bruins start to turn it up a notch, all right? So, Bruins goal about 4 or 5 minutes later. Trent Frederick gets the puck in front of the net and gets robbed by Joseph Woll, all right? Then, about 4 minutes later, Leafs have another opportunity, another 2-on-1. And Max Domi and Tyler Bertuzzi are on the 2-on-1. And Max Domi, again, decides to be unselfish and make a pass. Max, you have an opportunity to shoot the puck, bro. They know you're gonna pass first, brother. Be a bit more selfish and shoot the puck, man. Like, if Max Domi shoots the puck, who knows? The puck goes in, maybe. Swayman's expecting Domi to make the pass. So he knows he's gonna go cross ice. So, unfortunately, the Leafs don't score. It's still a 1-1 hockey game, and we are about to go into overtime. As soon as overtime hits, not even a minute into the overtime, Charlie Coyle gets a shot, point blank in front of the net, and Joseph Woll makes a phenomenal rebounded save. My God, man, what a phenomenal save by Joe Woll. And I'll be honest, guys, I don't know if Sammy makes that save. Because Joe Wall is such a technically better goalie than Sammy. Joe Wall was able to be in the right position and at the right time to make that save. So he bails out the Leafs there. Not even a minute or two later, John Tavares gets the puck at the blue line. He bullies his way in front of the net. The Leafs get a good bounce. And very nice, Matthew Nice scores the overtime winner. And the Leafs win this hockey game 2-1 against the Bruins to come home tomorrow night and possibly take it to a game 7. Now, I will say, guys, the goaltending situation. Man, oh man, Joseph Woll, what a difference he made tonight. He was spectacular. Joseph Woll, guys, if you guys notice, he is just a technically better goalie than Ilya Samsonov. If you guys notice, Joe Wall's not flopping in his net. You know, he always knows where he is. He's more technically skilled. He's more calmer in his crease. You know, Sammy's a bit more all over the place, right? And let's be honest, guys. There was a quote from Matthew Nice and a tweet that David Alter had. Here's the tweet. I feel pretty safe when he's in net there. Now, guys, let's be honest. I don't remember any of the Leaf players saying that about Samsonov. Yeah, I know they've complimented the guy in the past, but when it comes to big moments like this, I don't remember them saying that about Sammy, even last year against Tampa Bay. I will say this, though, guys. Joe Wall's in net the rest of this series. I think we could all agree to that. He ain't coming out of this net. But the fact that Nice had also said that, guys, means that they feel a lot more comfortable with him back in the net than Sammy. Because they don't have to worry about, a cheap goal going in, or a bad bounce or something happening like that. Because with Sammy, you never know what's going to happen. Because look what happened in Game 3, where they gave up that horrible goal and it completely deflated them. So I think the Leafs are going to feel a lot more comfortable knowing Joe Wall is back there than Sammy. But I also got to give kudos, guys, to the team as a whole on not committing any dumb penalties. Other than the one penalty that Nylander did, they were out of the box, the Leafs. They played very good, sound hockey last night. That's playoff hockey, what they did. Very little mistakes, getting the puck out easily, not making your life difficult. That's playoff hockey, and the Leafs showed it last night. And this is what drives everybody and Leaf Nation bloody crazy. Why can't you play like that every damn night? Like, honestly, if you guys play like that, we won't be having these discussions about firing presidents and coaches and trading players away. You guys have the capabilities to do that every night. You just gotta bloody show it. Now, if you guys don't come out like that in Game 6 and you lose, fans are not gonna be happy. I'll tell you right now, we're still gonna demand change. And I'll tell you guys this, I still think changes need to be made. Even if they do beat Boston, guys, let's just hypothetically speak. Leafs do win tomorrow night, let's just say, and they do go to Boston, and they do win Game 7. If they lose to Florida, I'm still firing Sheldon Keefe. I'm still probably firing Brendan Shanahan. So let's not get this twisted, guys. We're going to take it one game at a time. But I want to make myself very clear when I say this. If there is any possibility that the Leafs beat the Bruins and they do not beat the Florida Panthers, Sheldon Keefe and the upper management still need to be fired. Let's make that very clear. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm very happy the Leafs won Game 5. They're still alive. They come back home for Game 6. I hope they can win Game 6 because I still want to beat the Bruins, guys. I still want to defeat those demons that have been overshadowing the Leafs for years. So I still really want to beat the Bruins. Florida is a different animal. We will deal with that if we can deal with the Bruins first. But let's hope that the Leafs put out a performance like they did in Game 5. Guys, thank you much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. Like if you liked this video. Subscribe if you want to see more content coming up. Appreciate you guys for watching. Go Leafs go. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you are more. Ciao, guys.